Hi guys and welcome. In today's video I'm going to be doing some transformations for my youngest daughter. So I'm going to start off first of all by showing you the items of clothing before I alter them, and then show you after and explain what I did to get them how they turned out. So first of all, let me start by showing you the items in question. So we've got a maxi dress here first of all, and it's a beautiful black and orange. So all the top sheared, but she tried it on yesterday and I've actually pinned it to the length. So there's a good piece of offcut on that, and she actually said, right, what we're going to do with the fabric that we're cutting off. And I says, well, you can have hair ties, you can have another just sheared top. So she's gone for a sheared top, so she's going to end up with a dress that's shorter for the summer days or evening, and then a sheared top that she can wear with shorts or jeans or whatever. Then we've got a beautiful broadie anglet that was a dress. I've already gone ahead and cut it. So I'm going to be making this into a skirt, and then I'm just going to overlock around the bottom of this hem, putting the tiniest hem on it so she's got a top. And she said she won't wear these together, but she'll wear the top with either jeans or shorts, and then the skirt she will wear with other tops. And then we've got a gingham skirt. Now this is quite, you can see there it's see-through, but once you put some white lining underneath it, it comes a lot whiter, this white, because you've got the white behind it. And this is a gathered skirt that's going to become a pair of shorts. We've got a dress here that she tried it on. The top band is coming off, and then I'm just going to put some elastic around it, and then I've cut it there to the length that she wanted it. And then there's a pin in here where it's marked basically where I need to cut it for the skirt. So then there will be a little piece left there to do something with. Right, let's take a look at how I got on with these transformations. Now this maxi dress that basically I've just made shorter had a raw hem on it, but it's not got a raw hem on it now. I overlocked it, and then I put the double layer of stitching, which gives you your professional finish on any hem. So that's the shorter version of the dress. And then with the offcut, she's got a sheared boob tube that she can wear with a pair of jeans, a skirt, whatever she decides to wear it with. But that's just something that I've used with the offcut. Right, now the other dress, and this was a boob tube dress which had got a band round the top, which she didn't like. So this has been cut down for a short skirt. Now what I've done on the hem, I've actually used on both these two next skirts knicker elastic. Now I've made myself a pair of shorts and used this cute knicker elastic on them, and it works great. The only thing you've got to bear in mind when you're using knicker elastic to put on a waistband is you've got to pull it much tighter than you would do a normal elastic, because it's not as intense as proper elastic that you use for a waistband. So you've got to make sure that it's tight, because once you've got it on, it does give a bit and it has to hold weight, which this elastic isn't built for, but you can make it work if you do it tight enough. So what I've done with this is overlock around the top first. That was the first thing I did, overlock around the top. Then I laid this knicker lace on and I stitched it just underneath that overlocking, but the fancy ridge is facing towards the hem, so that when it's turned over and top stitched there, the fancy bit is up. And that's how you do it, so that when she wears that, she's got like this cute edging around the waist. So that's the bottom. And then for the top, what she's got is, this is just like a cute, it's not like a boob tube because it is a tube. Or is it a boob tube? Anyway, it's a lovely short top, and she has tried this on and it does look very cute, that she can wear a strapless bra underneath, and she's got some breeze that will come underneath it if it's a red hot day. But again, I've done the same, where I've put this knicker elastic on the top, done it the same way, and then it's just got a hem on the bottom. But that is such a cute two-piece. And I've got a piece this long that I'm going to be doing something else with for her, but I'm not sure what yet. So that's another 2-piece from a dress. So next then I've got the shorts that was a gathered skirt. Now these are lined, so it's cotton lining. So basically there you just cut 2 pairs of shorts out, one in the fabric, one in the lining, and then I put them with the right side, you know, with the ugliness inside. So when I'm stitching these together, I'm putting them, let me just think, because I got that up, didn't I? I place them wrong sides facing each other. So I place them wrong side facing each other, so the lining is inside, and then I just clipped a couple of places around the top, overlock round it. So then I've got the neatness when you're looking in, and obviously the right side on the outside, and then it's just a case of stitching the elastic inside. So that is a cute pair of shorts. And like I said, with this, it was quite, you can just see the colour of the skin through that, can't you? But when it's got the lining, it just makes the white look so much cleaner. Can you just see that, the difference? So I've actually got a bit of this left that I'm going to make a scrunchie with, because there's not a lot left to it. So that's that. And then the top of this broadie angler set, because this is a cute top, isn't it? Like I said, I just cut just over 1 inch on the bottom, and then it was just a case of overlocking it, and then I put the tiniest of hem on the bottom by just turning the overlocking and doing 1 row of stitching around the bottom. Now this has got belt loops, and I'm going to leave these on because it does come with a cute belt, which she can wear with it if she wants to make a little bit of slightly different on the top. But also I may, if she wants to, take the belt loops off and put them on the skirt so she can wear the belt with the skirt. That might actually turn out to be a better option. But for now, I'm going to leave it on the top, because she could always put this on and have these dangly bits down the side of the top. So that's the top. Now, with the skirt, you've got quite a few seams on this. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 seams, and every one of those I went and reinforced, because once you cut the top off, these seams would come undone if you didn't do that. And by doing that, it's just a case of going on back tacking. If you don't know what a back tacking, it's where you go backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards at the beginning and the end of the seam, and that was just reinforcing all the seams. Now the knicker elastic is such a pretty one on this one. Let me just show you that. So that is just really pretty, isn't it? And this is the one that I've got on my pyjama shorts. Now, when I put this on again, I put it right side of the lace facing down on the right side of the outer fabric, like so, so that the scallop edge is facing towards the hem. Then I put the lining on, and this was right side facing right side, so this was sandwiched in between, and then I literally overlocked them together. But then what I did was top stitch around. Let me just show you, so that you've got a top stitch on the outside and the inside, and that then is the hem finished on the skirt. So you can see there that it is so easy to transform a dress into something else. And there, like I said, she's basically got 2 different outfits there to match with something else. Now I want to show you some shorts that I've made. A while back I bought a super pretty quilt cover. There was no pillowcases with it, but it was so white and such a pretty print that I've actually paid £5 for the quilt cover, and I've got 4 pair of shorts out of it. Mine are night shorts, but I've made a pair for Paige, Katie and Paddy, and they are such a cute short. So I'm just going to show you, because I made these yesterday, and these are the shorts. But how lovely are they? And again, these are lined because the fabric would be too thin on its own. And when you are doing a pair of trousers and lining them, you do need to do the leg an inch shorter because you don't want them the same length on the edge. The lining always needs to be shorter than the outer edge. But I thought, I did say when I bought this that I would show you when I made something with it, but I am really pleased how these have turned out. So I hope you've enjoyed this share, guys. I've given you an idea of what you can do with some clothing fabric that you can make into other items of clothing, really, isn't it? It's that simple. And sometimes it's really, really, really simple to do it. So thanks for joining me, guys. Till next time. Bye for now.